Good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Thursday, May 28th. So what's going on? We just had the 8:30 numbers come out, and wow, there's some doozies. What do we got going on? A core PCE price index month over month was plus 0.2%, which was less than expected. However, remember that this is an inflation barometer, and any positive number means we've got ongoing inflation. Preliminary GDP quarter on quarter 1.6 versus an expectation of 2.0. So the expectations were really high. Preliminary GDP index quarter over quarter was 3.5 versus 3.6. So again, expectations a little bit high. Unemployment claims were 215 versus an expectation of 211. That's not good. However, certainly within the region of error. Core durable goods orders 1.1% versus 0.5. That's better than expected. Durable goods orders month over month 7.9 versus 4. That is actually way better than expected. Personal income was 0.0%. Expected was 0.4. This is a very bad number. Shows that we are just not making enough money. Personal spending was as expected at 0.5%. Later in the day at 9 o'clock, we'll have our 8:55, we'll have FOMC member Williams speaking, and new home sales at 10 a.m., 10:15, FOMC member Muslim speaks. 10:30, we have natural gas storage. 12 noon, we have crude oil inventories. So if you're asking why are we having crude oil inventories on a Thursday when it's normally a Wednesday number, it's because of the Monday holiday of Memorial Day shifts by a day. 1:10. We have FOMC Muslim speaking again at 3 o'clock. We have FOMC member Barkin speaking, and that is it for the day for scheduled news. So moving on, looking at the daily charts, I've drawn a bunch of stuff on here. First of all, we are slightly gapping down on the day right here as we're speaking. The market actually has been up after the 8:30 numbers, but not by a lot. We've got this air pocket, that's this round circle where the market's gotten ahead of itself. It hasn't had any back testing, back and fill is what we call it. And that's creating an air pocket, which means we could very quickly come back down here to this support level. I've also drawn these yellow lines as potential areas of support. We're already below this one. This one is right around the 20-day moving average. This one is from some lows from last week. These are areas that I would expect to see support. And if the market breaks these, then it's telling us that the internals are starting to get broken and we may be topping out. So this is what I'm watching to see if we're actually going to top out and move to the downside. If the support that we have gets broken, right there is the low from yesterday, day before yesterday, right around the 76.16, man. We get below that, we're into this air pocket. We'll see if that holds or not. You can see yesterday that volume stank. It continues to stink, not confirming any of this move. So that is the one thing. We are still above all the moving averages and most of trend lines. That's what I've got for you now. Looking at the inventory, it was positive by 2,600 contracts. We were just barely positive on the day. A little bit of divergence here, but not much to speak of, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Looking at the overnight action, approximately 52 points. That's about twice average. Not something we are too excited about. Where do we have support and resistance? You can see that at the 8:30 here, we have moved to the upside, but only a slightly, not a lot. Where do we have support and resistance? Well, on the top side, we have some resistance around 75.40, 75.54, 75.70, 75.83. Of course, the high, big number is 7,600 up above. Support, on the other hand, going down here, we have 75.06, 7,500, the big number, whole number, 74.86, 74.71. We go a little bit lower, 74.56, 74.43. Those are your main support and resistance numbers. Stock Trader's Almanac for today is 71.4. 71.4 is the percentage the market is expected to go up today from the Stock Trader's Almanac. Hope you have a great day. Happy trading. Remember, subscribe and like. See you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com.